Welcome guys, in this video I'm going to be creating a one hand off shoulder A-line dress pattern. Start a pattern. Measure to 13 inches, which is the bust length. So we're going to put a mark right after 13 inches from the top. Now 8 inches down, I'm going to place a marking right there, and I'm going to go to this side and then measure another 8 inches down, and that's going to be the marking for the armhole area. Right, so measure 8 inches down at the corner of the line over here, and 8 inches down right here. And connect the marks. And this part I'm going to measure 6 inches down, and this 6 inches is going to be for the tube length. This is where the tube stops, right at the chest line. So we're going to make a marking for 6 inches, and then place a marking right here, a straight line connecting to where the armhole line is, for 6 inches from the shoulder to the chest area. And I'm going to name it upper bust line. Above the armhole area, I'm going to measure 4 inches. Put a mark for 4 inches. I'm going to measure from the center front. I'm going to measure 4 inches. And this is from the top of the paper, the top to the bottom, to the waistline. I'm going to measure 4 inches from the top area to the bust, chest length on the bust, and the waist area is going to be 4 inches. I'm going to put a marking right here for 4 inches. 4 inches. 4 inches, and I'm going to connect the markings from the top down. Oh. the right side. Okay, and for this right side, again, I'm going to make sure that it's the same thing. I'm going to go back and then I'm going to play the right side pattern now. And I'm going to just curve this piece. Once I curve out that piece, this is the pattern that I need in order to create the front. Now this is the pattern that I need to create the front piece, and this is the left side, and this is the right side. I want to make sure that you measure the shoulders around. And for this shoulders, I'm using 46 inches all around. What I'm going to do is to measure 24 inches, and I'm going to make sure that the width is 5 inches. So 5 inches with the length, and 24 inches with the length, and 5 inches with the width. Okay. So this will be the straps, which is 24 inches in length and 5 inches in width. Alright, now for the skirt, I'm going to take the paper, fold it into two, and first to get the length, I'm going to measure the length. Alright, so let's say this is 10 inches. I'm going to measure for 10 inches. I'm going to measure the length of the skirt for 10 inches, and I'm going to add 1 inch for this hemming. Okay, so I'm going to draw a straight line right at the marking, and then another straight line at the bottom of the skirt, which is the hemming area. This is the part where I hem the bottom. And then for the width, raise it up. And for the width, I'm going to measure however multiply 28 and multiply it by 2, which is going to give me what, 56. So I'm going to measure to be 56 inches for the front and 56 inches for the back. And what I'm going to beat the fabric as I sew it onto the waist area. To create the back pattern, I'm simply going to use the same process as the front. I'm going to measure from the shoulder to the under bust, which is 13 inches, and from the shoulder to the waist length, which is 17 inches. You want to make sure that you've had the darts at the back as you've had it at the front. So I'm simply going to measure 8 inches from the shoulder to create an armhole. And once that's completed, I'm going to take out the darts by measuring 4 inches in the middle of the pattern, and that's going to be my darts line. Once the dart line is created, then I can take out 2 inches at the waistline and at the under bust line. To create the one hand piece of the back, I'm going to measure 4 inches at the shoulder and 4 inches down to the center back. And after this is done, I'm going to connect it back to the center back and cut it to shape. Now the center back, I'm going to measure 2 inches to create the zipper space. The other side is of the shoulder and a tube shape needs to be created. I'm going to be cutting the other side into a tube shape for the side of the top that's off the shoulder. Once all the pieces have been sewn together, lay the straps right on top of the shoulder, falling on the off shoulder and laying perfectly on the one hand sleeve. Thanks for watching.